Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss revision test paper for November 23 for one of the finest subjects in Inter CA Group 2, that is your paper 7B. Yes, strategic management. Now students, before I start discussing this RTP for November 23, simple idea I would like to give you. Now 15 marks. So your paper will be for 50 marks and 15 marks will be MCQ and balance 35 would be either case studies or it would be direct questions. This is a very simple paper pattern and 35. Now, without wasting any time, let's begin with the first question. So on screen you can see multiple choice questions they have given and case study they have given. I'm going to read the case study. I will underline important points and then we start solving the MCQs. So let's begin. Now, Easy Drinks LLP, that is Limited Liability Partnership. So Easy Drinks LLP, a company in the health drink industry, found itself grappling with severe cash crunch. So what is the problem? They are facing severe cash crunch due to high production cost and sluggish sales, which means sales have gone down, and tough competition led by KK Batra. The team realized that significant overhaul of their existing processes and business approach was necessary to turn the tide. So here they are planning to make a strategy, revive, turn around the company. Taking a bold leap, they took the decision to invest all their debt in their balance sheets into brand building. For what purpose they have invested money, all their debt, to create a brand. Their new strategy comprised of two elements. First, they sought to position their brand as a leading extreme sport drink, aiming to elevate the customer's experience and perceived value. So now they are presenting themselves as a sport drink company. Second, they opted to outsource their production and distribution to external vendors. Outsourcing. So they are focusing on the key areas like brand building and production, and all other things have been outsourced. This move was driven by an intention to reduce operational cost significantly and channel the savings into strengthening their brand positioning. So instead of spending time in production, they are going to give full time in brand building. All resources will be put in brand building. With these transformative changes in mind, company reimagined itself as a purple tiger. What's the name given to the brand? Sports drink brand, that is Purple Tiger. The brand's new identity featured a distinctive logo, a roaring tiger on a bright purple can, setting it apart from its competitors in the market, looking quite different from the other competitors. To build a brand that resonated with consumers, Easy Drink LLP heavily invested in extreme sports sponsorship. Thus, they supported world record holders, skydiving, fishing, deep diving, paragliding, bullfights, hot air balloon races, and various other adventure sports worldwide. The vision was to capture, you have to underline this, to attention of every individual who identified with the thrill of adventure sports. This approach marked a revolutionary step for the company. Now students, till here, one thing is very clear. They are selling a product, existing product, by bringing small changes in the existing market. They have not entered new markets. They have not come out with something new product. So existing product, they have done some changes like a new logo, a new tiger picture, a new name, Purple Tiger. Existing product, they have done few changes and they are selling in the current market. So can I say this could be market penetration? Same product, same market. I again repeat, same product, same market. Another step that Purple Tiger, apart from its competitors, was its packaging. This is important. While most other brands offered standard 150 ml fat cans, Purple Tiger introduced a unique 180 ml long, slimmer can. This differentiation allowed the company to charge a premium for the perceived pride. So this is again a important information. added to the consumer's experience a strategy that termed pride premium pricing. So can I say because of this 180 ml slimmer can, it was looking bit premium, and because of that company can easily charge premium pricing. Going ahead, however, the decision to outsource the entire operation posted its own set of risks, mainly concerning quality control and measurement. Now, if you outsource everything, now there is a risk involved. What if quality is not maintained? What if timely delivery is not happening? Despite this, Easy Drink LLP carefully selected the Thai Beverage, a reputed Thailand-based company, as their strategic partner. So can I say here there is a strategic alliance because they have mentioned strategic partner to support them in this endeavor. To instill confidence and ensure long-term relationship, Thai Beverages was offered a share in the profits. This move aimed to free up team focus from operational and supply chain matters, enabling them to concentrate fully on brand building. See, two things have happened. First of all, they have outsourced, and there was a fear that what if quality is not maintained, what if timely delivery is not happening. So they offered them the share of profits. Secondly, there is a strategic alliance between this drink, Easy Drink company and Thai beverage company. So here is a, we can say, strategic alliance. And here outsourcing part is more of supply chain, logistics, supply chain has been outsourced. Purple Tiger transformation exemplifies how a change in the strategy can bring about a complete shift in the outlook, vision and mission of the company. Vision everyone knows. Where I want to reach is vision, and why I am doing this is the mission. The successful execution of their new approach demonstrates the potential of new dimensions to emerge in the business landscape. So here we complete the reading part. Now let's jump to the MCQs. First question, how did Purple Tiger unique packaging contribute to its competitive advantage? Now, if you remember, I had underlined, see, this differentiation allowed the company to charge premium. They can charge more money. 180 ml, slimmer can. So, to attract more customers, to reduce production cost, to allow them to charge premium, it strengthened the partnership with Thai Beverage. Correct answer is C, to allow them to charge a premium. Moving ahead, which of the following growth strategy did Easy Drink LLP used to free up their own team and focus on their core specifications of brand building? Now, can I say they outsourced unrelated activities? Supply chain management, logistics was outsourced. So can I say this is related to vertical integration? Now, what is the meaning of vertical diversification? Vertical diversification basically represents, like, I am a manufacturer, but now I am taking care of production also, distribution also. So I am going near to the customer also, and I am manufacturing the fabric also. That is called as vertical integration. So if I am moving towards production, then it is backward integration. But if I am moving near to the customer, then it is forward integration. So basically, the correct answer is B, that is vertical integrated diversification. Vertical integrated diversification. Third, the partnership with Thai Beverage is an outbound version of which of these? So what was outsourced? That's right. Supply chain management was outsourced. See, if given a choice between logistics and supply chain is more appropriate because supply chain includes logistics. Purple Tiger decision to involve Thai Beverage in profit sharing reflects strategic focus on. I already discussed. It was what? Strategic partner, which means it was a strategic alliance. Easy Drinks LLP decision to sponsor extreme sports aligns with which strategic objective? Now, can I say their intention was to bring small changes, change the logo, change the design, 150 ml can become 180, fat becomes thin, that is slimmer can. So can I say small incremental changes they had done? Product is almost same, market is also same. I would say it is market penetration, already discussed. B is the answer. Market penetration, same product, same market, same product, same market. Going ahead, big retail stores, example Big Bazaar and supermarkets, have special core competencies in the areas of, like this DMart, Big Bazaar, Reliance Fresh. They have core competencies in which areas? Number one, merchandising. So yes, they put their own merchandise on sale. Securing supplies at low cost, absolutely yes, because they order bulk from the manufacturer, so they can enjoy those economies of scale. In-house activity management, no. Computerized stock ordering and billing system, yes, that we have seen. Own label brands, yes, they do have their own label brands. So except the C option, A, B, D, E. So D is the answer, A, B, D, E is the correct answer. Next, the tool for analyzing and comparing the best practices being used by established players in each segment is known as what? Now, when my company compares with that company who is doing superlatively good in that segment, like in automobiles, it is Maruti Suzuki who has set that quality standards, timely delivery, good service, then it is called as, when you compare yourself with something, or when you compare your company with those companies who are better than you, then it is called as benchmarking. Then it is called as what? Benchmarking. Understanding and trying to imitate the best industry practices undertaken by the companies, other companies, then it is called as what? Benchmarking. Which one of the following cannot be considered as a part of proactive approach in the strategy? Now, students, what is the meaning of proactive? So, before your competitor does anything, you have taken the action. You are proactive enough in making decisions. You were proactive enough in giving discount. You were proactive enough in offering higher quantity or doing advertisement or taking the good market. Then it should not be planned strategy. Anything planned is reactive. Can't be proactive. Next, Indian company plans to offer snack during travel through ropeways and 2 free movie tickets on completion of the travel. This marketing technique is known as. Now students, can I say some other benefits are attached with the main product? Like if you select, if you travel via ropeway, so what they will give you? They will offer snacks, they will offer 2 movie tickets moment to complete the whole journey, whole travel. So can I say some add-on benefits are attached with the main service? Add-on benefits are attached with the main product, then it is augmented marketing. Then it is which marketing? Augmented marketing. Which marketing? Augmented marketing. So fifth is A, augmented marketing. Going ahead, in which type of organization are strategic business units commonly found? SBUs. Now, can I say SBUs are found in big companies, big joint stock companies, big multinational companies, where there is a head and they are into multiple businesses. So, all related businesses will be clubbed under one group. So, all big companies, big businesses, the Tatas, that Reliance, such big companies have strategic business units. So, sole proprietorship, no. One business organization, no. Non-profit organization, no. Multi-business organization, any company which are into multiple businesses. So, related businesses, they will group under one segment, and that segment would be called as SBU, Strategic Business Unit. Seventh, XYZ is a high-end departmental store chain that is struggling to survive. A number of other department store chains compete with it and are also struggling. So there is one company, high-end departmental store, who is finding difficult to survive, and even there are other small departmental chains, they are fighting. How should XYZ best analyze the industry in order to work out how to increase performance? So what I am supposed to do, if I am that big retail chain, departmental store, then what am I supposed to do so that I can elevate my performance? Look at the options. Identify group of departmental stores that compete in a similar way. So first I need to identify my competitors, what they are doing, who they are, total there are how many, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, yes or no. Second, show the competitive pathway that various competitors will adopt, no. Determine the combined effect of all the stores in different strategies, no, because I am interested in my profits, my business. Ignore key success factors that affects discount stores, no. Correct answer is A. So identify your competitors, who they are, what they do, how good they are, what are their weaknesses, strengths, everything you need to understand. Competitive landscape concept you people have done. Yeah, it is coming from there. So these were the MCQs. Now moving ahead, we will look at the descriptive questions chapter wise. So from chapter 1 they have asked, let us see. The strategic management cannot counter all the hindrances. Hindrances means problems, difficulties, and always achieve success for an organization. Do you agree with the statement? Give arguments in support of your answer. Now students, it is not a bundle of tricks and magics. Strategic management is not a bundle of tricks and magics. It is not a magic wand. You do like this, everything will be sorted, everything is going to be good. No. Sometimes even strategic management also fails. There are limitations in strategic management. So that is what we are going to understand here. Let us look at the answer, what they are trying to say. So, see, you will start this way. Yes, it is true that presence of strategic management cannot counter all the hindrances and always achieve success for the organization. So, if you are doing any planning, analyzing, strategically plans you have designed, but there is no guarantee that result will be in your favor. And always achieve success for an organization. This is on the account of the complex multiple forces acting on business organization and limiting its success. Like outside competition may become tough, government regulations may change, nothing remains constant, situation is very complex, environment is very dynamic. See, first, environment is highly complex and turbulent. Situation keeps on changing. Government policies may change, fashion may change, natural calamity can come. Everything changes. Nothing remains constant. It is difficult to understand the complex environment and exactly pinpoint how it will shape up in future. So what is going to happen after 2 years, after 3 years? Will my business grow? Will I be profitable? Will I be successful? Will I be in top 5? We don't know. We can put our best foot forward, but you cannot pinpoint exactly what lies ahead. The organization estimate about its future shape will awfully go wrong and jeopardize all strategic plans. Now, you will also agree with me, March 2020, many companies would have planned that in month of April, this we will do, in month of May, in month of August, this is our plan for next 6 months, for next year. Everything was well planned. But can I say, post 20th March, situation changed. No one anticipated that COVID is going to create this kind of havoc in the world. See, future is highly uncertain, turbulent, situation keeps on changing. So there is no guarantee, even if you are very good in making strategies, even if you are very good in management, there are certain factors which are beyond your control. So result may not be in your favor. Second point, strategic management is a time consuming process. It is not a one-day activity that you sit, you discuss, you make a plan, you make a strategy, okay, done. No, it's a time consuming process. So organizations spend a lot of time in preparing communicate strategies that may impede daily operations and negatively impact the routine business. So you need to keep your routine business little away since you are busy with your making strategies for future. So it's a time consuming process. Certain things can get delayed also. Next, strategic management is a costly process. It's not cheap, it is costly. You need to hire planners, you need to hire strategist advisors, you need to pay them fee, they will charge for it, and it is a costly process. So it adds a lot of expenses to an organization, particularly to small and medium organization. See, big companies can manage, they have good money in their balance sheets. Expert strategic planners needs to be engaged. Efforts are made for analysis of external and internal environment, devise strategies and properly implement. So in case of implementation also, you should have required labor force, required manpower, because certain implementation of certain strategies require certain skilled labor also. And if you don't have, then you have to hire. And if you hire, then you have to pay them. Money is going out of pocket. It is expensive. It is not cheap. It is a costly process. You have to pay to the strategist, advisors, planners, experts, consultants, companies going to hire. And last point says, competition is unpredictable. What my competitor is going to do, what will be his next step, we don't know. Like Reliance Jio is coming out of with Jio Fiber, Jio Air Fiber. Now, what that product will be, what will be the next move of Airtel, what Vodafone Idea will do, we don't know. Even Jio is not aware what my competitor is going to react. What will be his next action? How is going to hit back to me? So, in a competitive scenario where all organizations are trying to move strategically, it is difficult to clearly estimate the competitive response to the strategies. So, see, one thing is sure, that whatever as a company or as a business you do, your competitors are not going to sit quiet. They are going to react, they are going to respond, they are going to fight back. They will also come up with some unique product or a design or a style or a pricing. It could be anything, or a good service. But identifying what they will do and what will be their next step is sometimes very difficult to predict, difficult to forecast. So which 4 points? External environment, that is, environment is complex, dynamic, turbulent. Then it is a time consuming process. Then strategic management is a costly process. And competition is unpredictable. My competitor will do what, and what will be his next step is difficult to identify. So this was this question, that is question number 8. Now let's move to the 9th question, that is, let us see. Falguni, CFO of Warships Advertisement Agency, stated that strategic management helps the organization to develop core competencies and competitive advantage. Now, while reading SM, strategic management, you would have come across these two words, competitive advantage and core competencies. Now, core competencies should not be in only 1 or 2 areas. I hope you remember. It should be at least in 5 to 15 areas. Like a very strong brand image, core competency. My company is capable of producing goods at very low cost. We have advanced machines, economies of scale. That could be a core competency. I have a very long list of loyal customers. That could be a core competency. And all such core competencies, and there are many, and all such core competencies ultimately gives company what? Competitive advantage. And Jack Welch of GE Electric has said that if you don't have competitive advantage, then don't compete. So, certain core competencies and competitive advantage that facilitate management in the turbulent environment. Do you agree? If yes, then what and how does it facilitate? So, when situation is bad, when economy is not doing good, there are bad times, maybe recession in the country. So, your core competencies and your core and your competitive advantage will help you to come out of these problems. So, answer is again yes, it is going to help us. Let us look at the answer. Yes, strategic management plays a crucial role in organization survival and growth, particularly in which environment? Turbulent environment. So can I say during this COVID, during this pandemic, which is behind us now, so during that times, those companies who had a good loyal brand image, quality products, they had a good cost control, everything they had, which means they had a good core competencies and many core competencies, and that actually helped them to survive during bad times. But there were many small, medium, micro, small enterprises. They couldn't survive because from day one onwards, they were not focusing on their competitive advantage. They were doing same things what their competitors were doing. My point is, if you want to start a business, if you want to run a business, you need to ask a question to yourself. How different I am from my competitors? What different I am offering from my competitors? Why people should buy my product? What is unique about my company? What is unique about my service? Why people should buy my product? And if you don't have that answer for that why, and you are offering same thing what your competitor is giving, then I'm very sorry, my friend. Today you may survive, but during bad times, during turbulent times, business may not survive. Business may collapse. Until and unless you have a very good capital backup. That is again very subjective. So going ahead, it provides a framework for developing and leveraging core competencies and competitive advantage that enables the organization not only withstand challenges, but also sees opportunities for expansion and success. So two things are very important. You should be offering something good, so should be offering something unique. You have some advantages in few areas, and that is actually going to help in expanding your business, growing your business. So two things, survival and growth. Survival means to stay in the business and be alive. Organic objective of any business is survival. Stay in the business, fight the competition. In a turbulent environment, turbulent means bad environment, kind of recession, characterized by rapid changes, uncertainties, challenges. Strategic management helps organization adopt and respond effectively by developing core competencies and competitive advantage. An organization becomes better equipped to navigate unexpected disruptions and stay relevant in the market. So, if I have good capital backup, if I have a good goodwill and reputation, all these things are going to work in my favor even during bad times, because customer is going to trust that company which believes in under committing and over delivering. So you under commit and over deliver. Give some, create value for your customers, value creation. And from day one onwards, you should set a benchmark that you are into best industry practices. Next is growth. Growth means expansion. So strategic management even helps the business to grow, to expand, to reach out to new markets, helps to develop new products. Yes or no? So strategic management goes beyond survival. It enables an organization to identify opportunities, innovate, create value for its customers, offer them something better, something good, something new. By leveraging core competencies and competitive advantage, organization can capture market share, expand its offerings, and achieve sustained growth. So can I say strategic management, proper use of strategic management, making strategic decisions, making good strategic choice helps business in two things. Number one, survival, and survival question comes during turbulent times, during bad times. Second, it also helps business to grow, to expand, to reach out to new markets, to innovate. Yes or no? I hope this answer is very clear. Okay, now moving ahead, next question, question number 10. So we are done with 8 and 9. Next is, a company has recently launched a new product in the market. Okay. Initially, it faced slow sales growth, limited markets, and high prices. However, over time, the demand for the product expanded rapidly, prices fell, competition increased. Identify the stages of product life cycle that company went through. Now, see, here they have clear cut mentioned. launched a new product. So can I say new product launched, which means introduction stage? Now what happens in introduction stage? Initially there is less competition. Customers are not aware about the product. Hardly there are any advertisements. High price, low sales. These are the main features of introduction stage, because product has just come in the market. There is lack of awareness. Hardly there are any inquiries. Advertisement is also not full-fledged on televisions and print media. New competition is also not coming, because competitors are also thinking that should we come into this business, and it will take time. So initially prices are higher, sales are lower. Initially prices are higher, sales are lower. I'm talking about which stage? Introduction stage. So students, in your main lecture you would have studied, so can I say this represents your product life cycle? So this represents your introduction stage, yes or no? This is your which stage? Growth stage. This is introduction, this is growth. This represents maturity stage, and this is your decline. This is your which stage? Decline stage. So here I am focusing on two areas, introduction stage and growth stage, 1 and 2. So in introduction stage we discussed, because here it is mentioned clear cut, see, slow sales, limited markets, high price, there is less traction towards the product. Now what happens in growth stage? More awareness, more advertisement, new competition may come. New competition will come, which means similar products are available in the market. Competitor is also offering similar product, which means supply has increased. And in order to fight competition, now they will reduce the price. Yes? So now there will be more walk-ins, more inquiries. That represents your product is doing good. See, demand for the product expanded rapidly, price will fall, competition increases, new competitors will enter. Now can I say, in order to give tough competition to Royal Enfield, even TVS has entered this 350-500cc segment. Even Bajaj and Triumph, they are coming in the market. Hero Motors have done a strategic alliance with Harley Davidson. See, new competitors are entering. So just look at the answer, same what I explained. So introduction stage, growth stage. So initially company faces slow growth sales, limited markets, high price, which are characteristic of introduction stage. During this stage, competition is almost negligible and customers have limited knowledge about the product, because there is lack of awareness, lack of advertisements. Company is not making too much of promotional activities. Introduction stage, it has just come in the market. Slowly things will start. Growth stage, over the time demand for the product expands rapidly. Now people are aware completely, people have started buying. Price will fall, prices will fall, competition increased. These are the typical features of which stage? Growth stage. I hope the answer is very clear. So you just have to write 4-5 points for introduction stage, 4-5 points for growth stage. The question was product life cycle. This was from chapter number 2. Let's move ahead. Next question is, ABC Corporation is a conglomerate with a diverse portfolio of business. Now you people know what is conglomerate? Multiple business, but they are unrelated to each other. They are not related to each other. Then it is a conglomerate. Like Tata is a conglomerate, Tata Group. So Tata Sons is the salt to software company. So they are into air condition business. They have Star Bazaar, Voltas, Air India, Vistara, Air Asia, Tata Steel, Tata Motors, Starbucks, multiple business. But majority of businesses are under one roof, but they are unrelated. Tata Steel, Tata Motors, Tanishq, then Voltas, they don't have any interconnection. So going ahead, one of the businesses is well-established division in the mature and stable market. The division has maintained a high market share over the years, but it is experiencing slow growth. So in that conglomerate, there is one company which has the highest market share among all the competitors, but that industry is experiencing slow growth due to the market saturation. The management team is contemplating the best course of action for this division. How should ABC Corporation approach the division according to BCG growth share metrics, Boston Consulting Group, and what should be the rationale behind it? So let us understand BCG metrics, what BCG metrics says. So four categories, 2 by 2 matrix. Now your y-axis represents market growth, rate, and your x-axis represents market share. Your x-axis represents market share. This here I would write high, low, again high, low. Here it would be stars, question mark, dogs, cash cow. Now if you see here what they have mentioned, division has a high market share but experiencing slow growth due to market saturation. Two words are very important: high market share and growth rate has gone down. Then we need to fit here high market share and slow growth rate. So can I say stars will not come, high market share, high growth rate? No. Even question mark will not come, low market share, low growth rate, high growth rate. It will not come. This will come, cash cow. That's right. You are absolutely right. What will come? Cash cow. So you have a high market share. See, you have a high market share, but low growth rate. Like in Tata Group, TCS to some extent comes under cash cow. IT industry is become saturated, too much of competition, new innovations are not happening, stock prices are bit going down, there is a stagnancy, I would say. But TCS has the highest market share among all IT companies in India. So TCS becomes what? Cash cow. So the best strategy company should adopt is to harvest, hold it, try to get as much as profits from that company, try to incur lower cost, do small changes, because here you are not able to see any big growth taking place. So no need to invest big money here, no need to take big risk here. So do small changes, harvest, try to get maximum out of it. So that is the best strategy. Strategy would be to hold and get maximum benefits from that company. But don't take too much of risk of diversifying or investing, and because here the growth opportunities are very less. So let us understand what the solution says. According to BCG growth rate matrix, division is a mature and a stable market, falls under cash cow. Cash cow means that company's market share is high, but industry growth rate is low. High market share, business that generates cash with low cost. The recommended approach for ABC Corporation would be to adopt hold strategy. Hold. Maintain your position. Try to harvest. Try to get maximum out of it. This means the company should preserve the market share of the division and continue generating cash with low cost. So try not to spend much. Try not to get into extravagant expenditure. So by maintaining low cost model, try to get more revenue. Low cost model, try to get more returns. And try to harvest maximum. Since the market is mature and growth opportunities are limited, division should focus in maintaining the profitability and using the generated cash to support other high potential businesses within the conglomerate. So what a company should do? Take maximum revenue and profits from cash cow and put it in those companies which are under question mark. Because question mark companies have a potential. Why they have the potential? Because market growth rate is very high, which means market has good potential. But my company's share is very less. So what I will do? I will earn big money from here, divert funds to question mark, divert funds to question mark, divert funds to question mark. So that question mark companies gradually shifts to stars and they become what? Stars. So that is what they are trying to say. Generate cash to support other high potential businesses within the conglomerate. High potential businesses means question marks. Sometimes they even put money to maintain their star position. So sometimes they can even divert funds in those companies which comes under which category? Star. High market growth rate and high market share. They come under star. By holding on to the cash cow division, ABC can leverage its stability and cash cow to invest strategically in other areas of business for future growth and innovation. So in simple, moment you identify that you are running a conglomerate. Conglomerate is a group of many unrelated businesses, okay? And from that conglomerate, you have to identify a company which is doing fantastically superb. You have the highest market share, but industry growth, overall growth rate has been very low. So it means your company is into maturity stage, try to maintain stability, don't take too much of risk, try to get maximum from those companies, maintain low cost and divert those money, divert those funds to other high potential businesses within the conglomerate. So simple, harvest money from cash cow, put it in question mark or try to maintain the starry position, that is stars. I hope the answer is very clear. Let's move ahead with the 12th question. So we will read the question now. 12th question says, ABC Pharmaceutical, a leading pharmaceutical company, is in the process of formulating strategic intent. Now, strategic intent means strategic intention, purpose for doing business. Why you are doing this? That is strategic intent. Top management of ABC Pharmaceuticals wants to define the company's future direction, objectives and goals. The aim is to create a vision that sets the organization apart and provides a roadmap for future growth. ABC Pharmaceutical aspires to enrich the lives of people by producing the high quality pharmaceutical products at competitive price and wants to become the world leading pharmaceutical company. What is that? That is company's vision. That he wants to become a leading pharmaceutical company, enrich the life of the people by 2030. Based on this context, draft a vision, mission statement that could be formulated by the top management of ABC Pharmaceutical. So please understand, strategic intent is the purpose why you are into the business. What type of products you will manage, what type of markets you will serve, who are your target customers, why you are into this business, what you want to achieve, where you want to go. So strategic intent is nothing but strategic intention, purpose. So then we have to talk about vision, mission, business definition, business model, goals and objectives. I again repeat, strategic intent, vision, mission, business definition, business model, goals and objectives. So now let us see what could be the vision statement. Some hint already they have given. So you can see here, vision could be a vision means where you want to reach. Today I am here, but after 10 years, after 15 years, after 20 years, I want to become India's #1 professor when it comes to strategic management and economics. That is my vision. India's #1 professor for SM and economics. But today I am here, I want to reach there. and where I want to reach, where represents vision. And my vision should be very much a precise, clear, time bound. That by 2030, by 2035 example, I want to achieve this, I want to reach there. See, vision implies the blueprint of the company's future position. Blueprint means on paper where you want to be. It describes where the organization wants to land, where you want to reach. ABC Pharmaceutical may have a vision to be globally recognized leader in pharmaceutical innovation. So globally, worldwide, I should be a leading pharmaceutical company when it comes to innovation and enriching the lives of the people. That was given worldwide by providing high quality, affordable and accessible pharmaceutical products. So my products should be innovative, my products should enrich the life of the people, it should be easily available, accessible, affordable. So my products are not for certain class, it is for the mass. So this was your vision statement. Vision represents why. Okay, sorry, vision represents where. I'm very sorry. Mission represents why. Why you are into this business, why you are doing this. So mission delineates the firm's business, its goals and the way to reach the goal. So today if I am here, so why I am here is your mission, and how you are going to reach and where you are going to reach becomes your vision. So I will read. Explains the reasons for the existence of business in the society. It is designed to help potential shareholders and investors understand the purpose of the company. So mission will tell you that what you are doing, why you are doing, how you are doing, what are your values, everything they will tell you. And this you are doing because you want to become that, because you want to reach that level. And where represents vision, why, what, these questions represents mission. So ABC Pharmaceutical may identify mission in the following lines: to improve the well-being of individuals and communities by relentlessly pursuing excellence in pharmaceutical research, development and manufacturing. So currently I am working very hard, relentlessly we are innovating, we are manufacturing quality drugs. Committed to produce safe, effective and sustainable medicines that address the unmet medical needs and enhance the quality of life of our patients. Hey, these are the things which they are doing it currently. Why you are doing? This is the things they are doing it currently. That is your mission. Through innovation, collaboration and ethical practice, we aim to make a positive impact on global healthcare and become the trusted partner of healthcare providers and patients alike. So these are three mission statements. So this was your question number 12. Now 13th, what is strategic decision making? What tasks are performed by strategic manager? Fine, the question is, what is strategic decision making? What tasks are performed by strategic manager? Now students, basically in strategic management, there are two types of decision making. One is operational decisions, which are day-to-day routine activities. And second is strategic decisions, which are very important, vital. Strategic decisions, mostly top level management, that is corporate level team will be involved. CEO, CFO, board of directors, top people, chairman himself. Operational decisions are more of routine, middle level management, functional level management, lower level people, they come together and they take operational decisions. So here our focus is going to be strategic decisions. Decisions which are very vital, very important, like mergers and acquisitions and takeover and alliance and foreign collaborations. These are strategic decisions. These are not recurring. These are not taken every day. These are vital, very, very important. So that is what we are going to understand. So moving to the solution, what the solution says. So decision making is a managerial process. So decisions are not taken automatically. You need people, you need managers, you need board of directors who will take the initiative of taking decisions. So it is which process? Managerial process. of selecting the best course of action out of several alternative courses. So you have plan A, you have plan B, you have plan C. Out of that, you need to select the best decision or a best plan which is going to give you returns, rewards, profits. So please understand, in any business, taking decision is not important. Taking quick decision is important. But many times they take so much of time in only discussion and decisions are getting delayed. So if you cannot take right decision, then take decision first and make it right. So the purpose of accomplishment of organization goals, decisions may be operational, which means day to day, I discussed with you, and they may be strategic in nature. Strategic means important. What type of business we should enter, where should be our office, which type of customer we should sell, whom should we sell, what price we should charge. All these are important decisions. See, according to George and Gluck, this is important part. This part is important. You need to by heart this definition. According to George and Gluck, strategic decisions encompass the definition of business. Products to be handled, markets to be served, functions to be performed. Are we only going to be in manufacturing? Are we manufacturing only final product, or should we manufacture raw material also? Should we open our own shops, own stores? So what type of function you will perform? And major policies needed for an organization to execute these decisions and achieve strategic objective. Now what are those strategic objectives? Survival, stability, growth, profitability. I hope you remember. So survival, stability, growth, profitability, wealth creation, all these are strategic objectives of any business. So the primary task of strategic manager is conceptualizing, designing and executing company's strategies. Conceptualizing means develop, design, frame and execute. Execution is very important. Decisions and ideas look very good on piece of paper, but people will appreciate, people will clap, returns will come only when you execute. But here students, I am focusing only on strategic decisions, okay? The one which are very vital for the organization. So number one, defining the mission and goal of the organization. What we are doing, why we are doing, where we want to go, what are our short-term goals. Second, determining the businesses it should be in. Should we enter construction business? Should we enter pharmaceutical business? Is it a right time? Should we wait? Should we postpone? Should I withdraw? Allocating resources among different businesses. Resources means men, material, machines, money, all those things. So my first business, I should allocate how much? To second business, I should allocate how much? To third business, I should allocate how much? The company which is a cash cow, I should not spend too much of money, but I should try to take more from it and divert those resources to other companies which have the potential to grow. All these decisions are taken by corporate level team, top level team. That's why they come under strategic decisions. Formulating and implementing strategies that span individual businesses. For every individual business, you need to formulate and implement. Formulate and implement. Formulation will give you effectiveness and implementation will give you efficiency. I again repeat, formulation, good strategy formulation will make you effective. Business will become effective. And good strategy implementation, business will become efficient to do right things and to do things right. Effectiveness and efficiency. Providing leadership for the organization. Who is going to run the show? Who will be the head? Who is going to be the team leader? Who is going to take all vital decisions for this business? Who is going to be the CEO? All corporate level, top level will decide. Because can I say leadership plays a very important role. You can either be a transactional leader or you can be a transformational leader. It can be anyone. So he is a visionary, he is a pathfinder, he is a problem solver, he is a decision maker, he is a risk taker. So please understand, leader is the one who has a personal influence. Leader is the one who has a personal influence of creating more leaders who can lead the leaders. What is the meaning of strategic leader? A very good leader is defined as what? A good leader creates what? Personal influence in creating leaders in the organization who can lead the leaders. So it is an important question from exam point of view. It was about strategic decision. So you need to start in this way. Decision making is a managerial process. They will conceptualize, they will develop, they will execute. Two types of decision, operational and strategic, day-to-day, routine decisions, recurring in nature, operational. But vital, important decisions which affects the growth of the business, strategic. In which business we should be, who is our target audience, where we should set up our business, what functions we should perform, what to sell, how to sell, to whom to sell. All these are important decisions. Deciding mission and vision of the company, determining goals of the company, creating a leader within the organization who is going to run the business. All these are which decision? Strategic decision. Let's move ahead. That is 14th question. So we need to first read the question. This is from chapter 4. Now, Janklo Limited is an established online children gaming company in Japan. They are performing good in gaming industry. The management of Janklo Limited has decided to expand its business. They decided to start a premium sports drink named Gen X for athletes. Identify and explain the growth strategy adopted by Janklo Limited. So what all information they have given? It's an online children gaming company. They have decided to expand this business, which means expansion strategy. They have decided to start a premium sports drink named Gen X for athletes. Identify and explain the growth strategies. Let us understand what they are trying to say. So currently, Janklo Limited is performing in children gaming industry. Now, can I say their core business is gaming? Their main business is gaming. Now they have decided to enter a sports drink. Yes or no? Now they have decided to enter sports drink. So now tell me, sports drink, like say example Red Bull, example. Is there any connection between sports drink and gaming? There is no connection. So are they related business or unrelated business? Very good. Unrelated business. So just now I had explained, if your company is into multiple business under one roof, but they are unrelated business, then it is called as what? Conglomerate. That's right. Very good. Then it is called as what? Conglomerate. Multiple business under one roof, but they are unrelated, not related to each other. So gaming company and sports drink has no relation. So this is conglomerate diversification, conglomerate expansion. As there is no linkage in both the products. See, one is sports drink and one is gaming industry. No linkage with respect to customer group, customer functions or technology being used. So sports drink would have a different set of customers, gaming would have different set of customers. Sports drink would require different people, different expertise. Gaming company will require different expertise. In sports drink, more of manufacturing, production, output. Here it would be more of technology. So Janklo Limited has opted conglomerate diversification. Diversification, conglomerate. So Janklo Limited diversify in business that is not related to their existing line of product. No connection with the gaming company. Termed as conglomerate diversification. In conglomerate diversification, the new business product are disjointed from the existing business or product in every way. No connection at all. It is an unrelated diversification, whether it is process, technology or functions. There is no connection between the new product and existing product. Conglomerate diversification has no common thread at all with the firm's present position. Like say example, I am a manufacturer of air condition. Say example, I run a company which is into air condition manufacturing. Now I have decided to enter shoe business. I want to start a company which manufactures shoes. for corporates, formals, casuals. Is there any connection between shoe company and an air condition company? No. Different set of expertise, different process, different technology. So no connection. So I am into conglomerate diversification, no common thread between two businesses. So my dear students, I hope concept is getting clear. In exam also, you need to analyze, you need to read it properly, you need to underline the keywords, and then you need to frame an answer. But I'm telling you, all 8 chapters are important. Understand each and every concept very properly. No need to write everything word to word, but yes, 70-30%, 70-30 should be the ratio. 70% you will write module and JKC language, and 30% you can frame in your own words, but keywords you should not miss. Moving to the next question, 15th, that is, what is stability strategy and what are the reasons to pursue stability strategy? So you know there are different types of strategy: stability strategy, expansion strategy, retrenchment strategy. First of all, stability strategy does not mean not to do anything. Stability strategy means not to do anything new. I again repeat. Stability strategy does not mean not to do anything, but it actually means not to do anything new. Don't do anything new here. Mostly stability strategy is used when business reaches which phase? Maturity phase. Business reach which phase? Maturity phase. Now, whatever money you are getting, try to maintain that position, try to maintain your market share, be in touch with your current customers, ensure that you don't go into decline stage, try to maintain that position. Bring small incremental changes. Here, there is no redefinition of the business. You are not redefining, you are not redesigning the business. Don't put huge money in such companies which are adopting which strategy? Stability strategy. Stability strategy simply means not to do anything new. Maintain the current market share, maintain the current position, and this is mostly adopted when business reaches which stage of business cycle? That is maturity stage. Because now there is less hope and scope of growth. So try to maintain that level. Like a Honda Activa. Can I say from years it has maintained that position? Now something new, very innovative, out of the box looks difficult for that company. So Honda Activa is into maturity stage. So they need to maintain that level, maintain the market share, bring small changes, incremental changes, minor changes, and try to keep your customers happy, customers satisfied, so that they don't move to your rival companies. So let us see what stability strategy wants to say. See, one of the important goals of business enterprise is what? Stability. To safeguard the existing interest and strengths, to pursue well established and tested objectives. So continue in the chosen business part to maintain operational efficiency on a sustained basis. So I want to be at my current place and I don't want to fall from here. To consolidate the commanding position already reached and to optimize returns on the resources committed in the business. Now in stability strategy, time has come to harvest, take sizable profits. A stability strategy is pursued by the firm when it continues to serve in the same or similar markets and deals in the same or similar products and service. Same product, same market. So here neither new market or neither new product. The strategic decisions focuses on incremental improvement of functional performance. Small changes. Incremental means not big changes, small changes. Major reasons for stability strategy, as I told you, product has reached, your business has reached which stage? Maturity stage. It is less risky as it involves less changes and the staff feels comfortable with the things they are. So here you are not doing major changes, you are not introducing new technology, you are not diversifying, you are maintaining that level. So even your employees, workers, managers are very comfortable. Monotony is maintained. Environment faced is relatively stable. Expansion may be perceived as being threatening. So if you try to expand, but if the market is not responding, market growth is slow, then it could be a risk or it could backfire. So consolidation is sought through stabilizing after a period of rapid expansion. Consolidation. Don't do new things. Don't do anything. I am not saying. Here I am saying consolidate your position. Try to be at same position where you are, because here new opportunities you are not able to see. At least you should not fall. You should maintain your level. Reaching peak is not difficult. Maintaining that level is difficult. So please try to sustain. So this was about which strategy? Stability strategy. Try to bring operational efficiency, mostly found during maturity stage of business cycle or product cycle. Here managers, employees, workers are very happy because they don't have to do anything new. They don't have to change. So they are very comfortable. So this was about stability strategy. Let's move ahead. Moving to 16th. Easy Access is a marketing service company providing consultancy to the range of business clients. So they are into which business? Marketing service. Easy Access and its rivals. So and its competitors. They all together, okay. Easy Access is one company and its rivals have managed to pursue the government. They have convinced the government, okay, to require all marketing service companies to complete a time-consuming and a bureaucratic registration process and to comply with an industry code of conduct. Now, what has happened here, I will tell you. Say, example, I am a company whose name is Easy Access. I am a marketing service company. Me, along with my rival companies, along with my competitors, we all have created a group, a cartel. Together, we went to the government and we persuaded government, we convinced government that any new competitor enters, compulsory they have to complete a time-consuming registration process, bureaucratic time-consuming registration process to match with industry code of conduct, and government has agreed to it. Now, can anyone tell me why they have done this? Why they have done this? Why they are creating this time-consuming bureaucratic process, or you need to bring that if any competitor enters? Can I say this is nothing but to create an entry barrier, to stop a new competitor from entering? Because what happens if you don't create an entry barrier, if you don't create an hurdle, new competition will come, and if that new competitor is too big, too strong, then there will be price war. They will take your market share. Existing companies will suffer. And please understand, if you don't put such regulations, if you don't bring such hurdles, new competitor can easily enter, and what he will do? He will also start producing more. More competitors will enter. Market will be flooded with goods. There will be more supply, and what will happen? Price will fall. And now initially the companies who were earning super normal profits, they will come down to normal profits. So in order to restrict a new competitor, to create an entry barrier, I hope you people have studied Michael Porter's 5 force model, threat from new entrant. I hope you remember. So how to prevent that threat of a new competitor entering? Pursue the government. This company Easy Access and rival companies, they persuaded government to bring this time-consuming bureaucratic process for any new competitor. So this could be a bit tiring, time-consuming, costly for the newcomer who is coming in the business. Do you think that by doing this, Easy Access and his rivals have an advantage in some way to fight off the competitors? Answer is yes. Just now I explained. So let us see what they have given. So yes is the answer. Easy Access and its rival gets advantage by this move. What is the advantage? They create barrier for a new entrant, which will help them to grow, help them to survive, maintain their profitability. Otherwise, they will lose their market share. The new bureaucratic process is making it more complicated for organizations to start up and enter in Easy Access market, increasing barriers to entry and thereby reducing the threat of new entrant. New entrants can reduce an industry's profitability because they add new production capacity. See, now if a new player comes in the market and if it comes very easily, he will also produce more. He will also add to new production capacity, more output, more supply. What will happen to the price? Price will go to south. Price will fall, leading to increase in supply, sometimes even lower price, and can substantially erode existing firms' market share position. That's why it becomes very imperative, very important that you create a hurdle, you create a barrier, you create a problem for a newcomer. However, new entrants are always a powerful source of competition. So you have to be very careful. And what if, just imagine if a new entrant is more powerful, more strong, more big, more capital backup, then it is going to take away your position. The new capacity and production range they bring in throws up a new competitive pressure. See, the bigger the new entrant, the more severe the competitive effect. See, Sony Live, Disney Hotstar, then there is a Amazon Prime, all this. But then there was Netflix, then there was a very big entrant coming up. Very big competitor entering the market, that is Reliance Jio Cinema. And can I say he created disruption in the market? Because these players never created entry barrier for him. Very big competitor creating disruption in the market, took away the market share, created huge impact, created huge hole in Disney Hotstar's market share. And can I say Jio is actually too big? Many big plans are lined up. Wow, ooh la la, yes. So new entrants also place a limit on price and affects the profitability of existing players. And that will lead to war, price war. Which war? Price war. So I will reduce the price, my competitor will also reduce the price. Again I will reduce, again they will also reduce. So neither he is earning nor I am earning, and that will lead to price war, which is not good for the existing players. And that is the reason they created a cartel, easy access, and its rivals. They persuaded government to bring that time-consuming bureaucratic process for new entrants so that they create a barrier. So answer is yes. They can keep new competitors a bit away from their businesses. So this was your question 16. Now moving to question number 17. That is explain in brief. Now see, this is a direct question. Explain in brief various bases of strategy, differentiation strategy. I can repeat, various bases of differentiation strategy. Now can I say differentiation could be in product also? It could be in price also. Yes, let us see. See, several bases of differentiation. It could be either product, pricing and organization. So, innovative products that meet customer needs can be an area where a company has an advantage over competitors. So, here my focus is I am going to develop a unique product, different product, completely different from my competitors. Like Louis Philippe, Van Heusen, Arrow, Zodiac, Raymond's, Peter England, Park Avenue. All these companies, end of the day, they are selling garments, formals, casuals, yes or no. But one company, say example Arrow, they develop a material. Now, moment there is, say example, anything on your shirt, maybe a ketchup or a coffee, tea, you need not put it and wash directly. Take a wet cloth, just rub it and it is gone. So, can I say they are focusing on some unique product, something different? Product differentiation is the thought process. It could be in terms of design, quality, taste, flavor, packaging, it could be anything. So, by bringing some innovation in the product, by bringing a product which is completely different from my competitors, I am gaining the advantage, I am attracting the customers. However, the pursuit of a new product offering can be costly research and development. No doubt I need to spend money because here I am focusing on product development. I need to spend money in R&D. As well as production, marketing cost can all add up to cost of production and distribution. The payoff, however, can be greater as customer flock can be among the first to have a new product. Product development, new product, same market, new product, same market, product development. But for that, I should be ready to spend money, production, marketing, everything. But if your product is actually good, different, bit innovative, then customer will come to you and they will be ready to pay price for your product. Next is pricing. I may focus on pricing. It fluctuates based on the supply and demand and may also be influenced by customers' ideal value for the product. So if my product is actually bringing value on the table, my customer is actually very happy with the product, then I will ask that customer that how much you will be ready to pay for this. If the product is actually solving the burning problem of my customer, then I will first ask my customer, please tell me, looking at the quality, looking at the design, looking at the service, how much you are ready to pay. So say example, customer told I am ready to pay 1000 rupees for XYZ product. But then I was like, sir, madam, the actual price is 500 rupees. So customer was ready to pay 1000, actual price was 500. So can I say I am offering or I am giving him more value for money? So by paying less, he is getting more value, he is getting value worth 1000. But the actual price I am charging is how much? 500. So the balance 500 is what? Consumer surplus, yes or no? So companies that differentiate based on product price can either determine to offer the lowest price or attempt establish superiority through higher price. So now there are two types, either market penetration strategy or skimming strategy, skimming price. Initially I may charge low, enter the market, capture the market, that is market penetration. Or else I may manufacture a very premium product, high quality product which has a richness, and I will charge very high price. That is skimming pricing. Initially charge high, maintain that goodwill, maintain the reputation for the product, and gradually you can reduce the price. Apple iPhones are the best example. Next is organization. Organization differentiation is yet another form of differentiation, maximizing the power of brand or using the specific advantage of that organization. Like when it comes to trust, it has to be Tata's. So moment you see the name, it's a Tata product, there is no second thought. You are buying that product, it is trustworthy, it is good quality, yes or no? So here you are leveraging your brand name, you're leveraging your organization's name here. So any product which has a name like Aditya Birla, maybe a Reliance Industry to be very precise, Tata's, ITC, Godrej, Mahindra, Maruti Suzuki. See, these are all trust. This shows trust among the brands. You need not have any doubt when you buying a Mahindra car or a Maruti Suzuki car. Am I right? So the instrument of company success, location advantage, name recognition, customer loyalty can all provide additional ways for companies differentiate itself from its competition. So sometimes the name itself is enough. So like even our institute, J.K. Shah classes, the name itself is enough when it comes to CA coaching, CS coaching and multiple other courses. Because J.K. Shah classes itself reminds you about ranks, and that's why it is called as Ranker's Factory. Organizational differentiation. One was pricing differentiation and one was product differentiation. So this was a direct question. You can put it in own words. So this was your question number 70. Now let's move to the next question from chapter 6, that is 18. A well-designed strategic management system can fail if insufficient attention is given to human resource dimension. We need to explain this concept. Now, very simple, you have made one of the finest strategies, corporate level, team has done very good job, but the problem is you need to pay good attention to those people who are going to implement it. Now, can I say your human resource, your managers, your workers, your laborers, your employees, your staff should be capable enough to implement that. First of all, they should be ready to adopt to new strategies. They should be ready to adopt for change. They should be receptive. And if not, then organization will suffer. So that is what we are going to understand here. Let us see. So, a well-designed strategic management system can fail if insufficient attention is given to human resource dimension. Problems that arise when a business implements strategies usually traced into three causes. There are three areas. Number one, disruption of social and political structure. See, it is very simple. I was having a position in the company where 50 people were reporting to me. Now I have been replaced with someone else and I have been given some other task which I don't like. I may protest, I may go against the company's strategy. It is possible. Failure to match individuals' aptitudes with implementation task. Like my skill, my knowledge, my aptitude is not matching with the skills required for implementation. Inadequate top management support. So even top management is not supporting many times. So one by one we will see. First, disruption of social and political structures. Strategy implementation poses a threat to many managers and employees in an organization. They feel sometimes left out. They feel insecure. There is a sense of insecurity. What if we are thrown out of the job? Why they are bringing machines? New power and status relationships are anticipated and realized. New formal and informal groups, values, beliefs and priorities may be largely unknown. Managers and employees may become engaged in resistance behavior as their roles, prerogatives and power in the firm changes. Resistance to change. They will protest. They will go for strike. They will blackmail the management. They will influence other people not to adopt. All such things. Disruption of social and political structure that accompany strategy execution must be anticipated. Now, if you feel that such things are going to happen, then a manager or a leader of the company, of that business, should be able to forecast much in advance. That what we will do if something of this type happens, what we will do if they don't accept the change. They means employees. And when you will anticipate at a time of strategy formulation, so that it can be managed during implementation. Second, failure to match individuals' aptitudes and implementation task. Like implementation requires X skill and my workers and employees don't have that skill. A concern is matching managers with strategy is that jobs have a specific and a relative static responsibility. Although people are dynamic in their personal development, commonly used methods that match managers with strategies to be implemented, including transferring managers. Like Mr. A is fit for particular branch, transfer him so that that branch develops, that branch goes ahead. Developing leadership workshops, offering career development activities, promotion, job enlargement, job enrichment. Talk to them, give them promotion, give them higher pay, better remuneration, convince them, because money is the biggest motivation today. Provide them better working hours. It is surprising that so often during strategy formulation, individual values, skills and abilities needed for successful strategy implementation are not considered. See, I am telling you, you have designed one of the finest strategies. But the task is not strategy formulation, the task is strategy implementation. Your workers, employees, managers should have those skills. They should be ready to adopt. So start preparing them for it. Talk to them, have a conversation, have a dialogue, convince them, give them better opportunity, give them promotion. It is that firm selecting new strategies or significantly altering existing strategies possesses the right line and staff personnel in the tight positions of the successful strategy implementation. So simple thing, management needs to ensure that right people are hired, right people are placed at right place at right time for doing right activities. The need to match individual aptitudes with strategy implementation tasks should be considered in a strategy choice. So framing strategies is important, but identifying your employees' worth, skills, capabilities, attitudes, behavior, acceptance is another important thing. And third says inadequate top management when it comes to implementation. Now this could also be a problem. Top management is not supporting, not giving enough time, not giving enough funds. Inadequate support from strategists for implementation activities often undermines organizational success. Chief executive officers, small business owners and government agency heads must be personally committed to strategy implementation and express the commitment is highly visible ways. Strategist formal statements about the importance of strategic management must be consistent with actual support and rewards given to activities completed and objectives reached. Otherwise, stress created by inconsistency can cause uncertainty among managers and employees at all levels. So, top management has to ensure that the middle level management, functional level management, they are okay with this change. Have a conversation, have a dialogue, solve their personal problems, convince them, motivate them, give them additional time, additional funds, send them for training. Top management support is very imperative, very important. So that is why they say if proper attention is not given to human resource for their growth and for their development, for upskilling them and reskilling them, then any good strategy won't be successful because implementation will fail. So you should have the right people, having right skills, doing right job at right time and with right department. Moving ahead, moving to the question number 19. Now question 19 says, define the term marketing, distinguish between social marketing and service marketing. Now what is the meaning of marketing? Marketing means to create awareness about your product. So ensure that people come at the counter, people inquire about your product, talking about your product. So marketing is a very big activity and every organization needs to market themselves. So you need to present the features of your product, why you are good, in what ways your product is good, how different is from competitor, and with the help of advertisement you can market your product. By creating awareness you can market your product. Now there are two things, social marketing, service marketing. Social marketing means all those things which benefit society as a whole. So I am purporting certain things like cigarette smoking is injurious to health. Don't smoke cigarettes in public place. Padega India, tabhi to badega India. All such slogans. Make in India, Atmanirbhar Bharat. Be vocal for local products. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Beti Padhao, Beti Bachao, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. All those slogans are basically social marketing. Government takes the initiative to create awareness among the people. Let us see. So in general, marketing is an activity performed by business organization. In the present day of business, it is considered to be the activity related to identifying the needs of the customers, taking such actions to satisfy them in return of some consideration. So first ask your customers what type of product they want, what features they want, what kind of pricing they would like, identify their needs, develop that product, promote that product, advertise that product in some consideration. So people will come, people will inquire, people will ask, people will buy, and good marketing will lead to sales. So remember, marketing comes first and then comes sales. Marketing is basically creating awareness. People will come to you, you will get leads, and out of those leads you will convert few customers and sales will happen, sales will give you revenue. So marketing gives you leads for your business, prospects, and moment you sell that product, business generates revenue. So the term marketing constitutes different processes, functions, exchange and activities that create perceived value by satisfying needs of individuals. So social marketing, service marketing. Now service marketing is basically more of services coming from banks, services coming from educational institutes. Right now I am part of service marketing. Social marketing and service marketing are marketing strategies primarily with different orientation. Social marketing refers to the design, implementation and control of programs seeking to increase the acceptability of social ideas. Government will promote social ideas or a practice among target group. Publicity campaigns for prohibition of smoking and encouraging girl child. Women empowerment. All such are social marketing, creating social awareness among the people. Moving ahead, that is next question. Write a short note on matrix structure. Oh, very important, very easy also. Matrix structure. So we have studied different types of structure: simple structure, divisional structure, hourglass structure, network structure. Yes or no? SBU. So different structures we have studied. Out of that, matrix structure is little big also, important also. Matrix. Now what happens in matrix structure? Now students, matrix structure basically talks about rows and columns. Talks about what? Rows and columns. So here you have project manager 1, project manager 2, project manager 3. Here top CEO, then you have functional heads. So operational head, finance head, HR head, example. So it's a combination of rows and columns. Now here what happens? Unity of command and unity of direction principle is violated. Now what is the meaning of unity of command? Every employee should report to one boss, and that boss should give direction to that employee. So you should not get direction, you should not get communication from multiple superiors. One head should be the reporting head, and that employee will go and ask whatever doubts he has. And boss, there should be only one boss who will give correct direction to their employees. Now here what happens, though sometimes there could be lack of coordination also. So now we will see what matrix structure is trying to say. See, in matrix structure, functional and product forms are combined simultaneously at the same level. See, your x-axis was your functional level and y-axis is your project level, project managers. Employees have two superiors, I told. See, I will explain. Say example, operational head told one employee that you go to project 2. Say example, it's a construction company, that you go to project 2 and do the plumbing work. So can I say instruction is coming from operational team, operational head? Now moment this person reaches project 2, the project 2 manager has become furious. He's telling this person, with whose permission are you coming here? Who told you to come? Why are you doing this? I never told you. Did you ask me? I am the head here. I will tell you when to come, when to start, when not to start. So this person is like, I got a call from operational head, from the head office, that I am supposed to complete plumbing task today. But the project manager says, no, I am taking care of this project. Until and unless I don't say, you don't have to come. Just follow my instruction. See, this person is getting instruction from one superior and also from the second superior. So there are two reporting boss. And this person gets confused, whom to answer, whom to listen, what to do, what not to do. This department is saying, go complete the task. Project manager is saying, no, don't come today. Come after 1 week. I will let you know. Two superior boss. Lack of coordination, no unity of command, no proper unity of direction. So there would be a project manager and a functional manager. I told you operational head was a functional manager. The home department, that is engineering, manufacturing, marketing, is usually functional. People from these functional units are often assigned temporarily to one or more products or projects. Like say example, I am a part of a HR team or a marketing team. So the head will be at operation functional level, and from that few people will be assigned to respective projects. So my one construction site is in Dubai, my another construction site is in Delhi, my another construction site is in Bangalore. So different sites are being managed by different project heads. And the top level, that is top level, is going to see that work is been done from the functional team, and functional team and project heads has to coordinate. The products units projects are usually temporary and acts like a division in that they are differentiated on product market basis. The moment the project is over, respective team member will go to the respective department. If the marketing guy, there was one marketing guy who was taking care of project 1, and now the project 1 is complete, he will go back to the head office and he will sit with marketing people again, back to his office. The matrix structure may be very appropriate when organization conclude that neither functional nor division forms, even when combined with horizontal linking mechanisms like strategic business units, are right for implementation of strategies. Matrix structure was developed to combine the stability of functional structure and flexibility of product form, that is project. So both together, functional and project member, both together, anyhow they will complete the task. It is very useful when the external environment, especially technological and market, is very complex and changeable. Matrix structure is most complex of all designs because it depends upon both vertical and horizontal flows. You can see vertical as well as horizontal. 2 by 2, 4 by 4, 5 by 5 matrix. It's a combination of rows and columns. The matrix structure is often found in an organization where following 3 conditions exist. Ideas needs to be cross-fertilized across projects or products. So can I say a plumber can give advice to various projects, cross-fertilized? Resources are scarce. Same plumber, same carpenter, same electrician may be used in different projects at different time because you have limited resources. Ability to possess information and to make decisions based to be improved. Decision making becomes better because many brains are involved, right? Functional heads will meet project heads, project manager, they will do the brainstorming, they will bring their knowledge, expertise. So sound decision making, correct decision making is possible. So this was your which structure, matrix structure. And my dear students, if they ask any kind of structure, whether it is simple structure, functional structure, divisional structure, hourglass or network or even matrix, you are supposed to draw that structure. Yes, legibly please draw. It won't take much time, but you need to show it. I have drawn in rough. If you see your notes, your respective professors would have given you, or you can even find in JK Shah book or ICI module. Please see to it. You draw the structure if they ask in the exam. Don't just write the answer and come. And try to write every answer in points. That is what is advisable. 21. Entrepreneurs is an individual who conceives the idea of starting a new venture. In light of statement discuss, who is an entrepreneur? Now can I say entrepreneur is a pioneer of the business? He is the one who has started the business. Initiator, risk taker, supervisor, caretaker of this business. Organizer, what he will organize? Land, labor, material, resources, capital he will arrange and will bring them together. And he is the one who is going to start manufacturing, production, converting inputs into outputs, and he will ensure that work is done. He is basically an organizer, risk taker, supervisor of his business. So now let us see what the answer says. Entrepreneurship is an attitude of mind to seek opportunities, take calculated risk and drive benefits by starting and running a venture. Which risk? Calculated risk. It comprises of numerous activities involved in conception. Conception means put a seed, think what which business you would like to start, create and run an enterprise. So it is a conception. So it is conception, creation and running the business. An entrepreneur is an individual who conceives the idea of starting a new venture, takes all types of risk, insurable risk, non-insurable risk, not only to put the product or a service into reality, but also to make it extremely demanding one. So he will create a right product, he will charge right price to the right audience, right customer. So he will basically convert his ideas into reality by taking calculated risk. So an entrepreneur is the one who initiates and innovates a new concept. Innovation, initiation, coming out of with something new, something unique, solving a burning problem in the society. Second, recognizes and utilizes the opportunity. So he will always keep his eyes and ears open, and he will keep his mouth shut. So that if you keep your eyes and ears open, you will find opportunity coming up to you. And to grab that opportunity, create a product, sell in the market. Arrange and coordinate resources such as man, material, machines and capital. As I told you, he is an organizer of resources. He will bring land, he will give rent. He will bring labor, he will give wages. He will arrange all the resources. Faces risk and uncertainty. Can I say entrepreneur represents business? Business, another name for business is risk. Hey, will you find any business without risk? No. Business without risk is not a business, because this is business. Please understand. Risk are part and parcel every entrepreneur has to go through. But how he is going to manage is important. Establishes a startup company. Now, which company is a startup company? Any company which solves an unsolved problem. Like people were frustrated because they were not getting auto rickshaws and taxis on time. So then Ola and Uber, they came in the market and they solved that burning problem. Today, medical shops have gone online. Click of the button, you can order medical medicines at your place. Farm Easy, yes or no, Practo. See, they have solved the burning problem. Then it is a startup. Existing business, which is already been gone, which is already been run, similar business you are starting, then it is not a startup. Like there are so many organizations or small firms. Just an example. There is one organization, say example company A, which is into coaching business, coaching class. Say example, they are providing services to JEE, mains, science basically. And they are in this industry from last 30 years. They are teaching to the students. Now another similar firm comes, they are also doing same thing and they declare themselves as a startup. No, it is not a startup. It's just a small business. It's just a similar business. Other competitors are also doing same. They have also started doing same. It is not a startup. Startup is that company which solves a burning problem of the society. The one which solves the unsolved. You need to find a problem. Which problem is there in the business? Which problem is there in the society which is yet to be solved? Moment you find a solution to it and develop a product around it, then you will be called as a startup. Adds value to its products and services. Quality product, quality service, creates value creation. Takes decision to make the product and service a profitable one. Okay, in which market I should sell, what price I should charge, where I should advertise, all such decisions. How I should reduce the cost, and is responsible for profits and losses of the company. See, land, labor, capital are going to get fixed payment, but entrepreneur's profit is not fixed. I hope the concept is very clear. So this was about entrepreneur. Now coming to the second last question. Chapter 8. ABC Limited is a shoe manufacturing company. Okay. The strategic manager of ABC Limited is Mrs. Suman. Mrs. Suman hired the best designers that could find online for their ethnic shoe brand. But later she found that designers are better for leather designs. So basically what happened? She wanted to make an ethnic shoe brand. Ethnic. But the designers what she has hired, they are good for leather designs. Any product more of leather, they are good in that. So leather designers, expert in leather designs, can they do justice when it comes to ethnic shoe design? No. So identify and explain linkage in the given situation, as she had to change her strategy basis the actual resources she had. Now students, there are two types of linkages. One is forward linkage, second is backward linkage. Now what is the meaning of forward linkage? Forward linkage means where strategy implementation is dependent on your strategy formulation. You create a strategy, you formulate a strategy, get it implemented, resources are capable enough, manpower is capable enough to get it implemented. Forward integration, that is forward linkage. So implementation is dependent on formulation, but that will not work here. Which linkage will work? Backward linkage. Because here what is the story? She wants to create ethnic shoe brand. She has created a strategy to make an ethnic shoe brand. But the designers are more expert in leather designs. So formulation may not get directly implemented because they don't have required skills. They are not expert in that. So keeping in mind the resources what she has, she needs to change the strategy. So can I say here strategy formulation is dependent on strategy implementation? Keeping in mind the resources, I will develop the strategy. I will formulate the strategy. Now what she should do? She should discard ethnic shoe thought and she should shift to designer leather shoes because she has those kind of resources. I hope you are able to understand. Two types of linkages: forward linkage, backward linkage. Implementation is dependent on formulation, forward linkage. Here ulta. Here it is ulta. What? Strategy formulation is dependent on implementation. So first I will see, do I have required skill? Do I have that manpower? Do I have that resources? Yes. On that basis, I will formulate the strategy. See, going back. On that basis, I will formulate the strategy. Then it is backward linkage. That is what Mrs. Suman is supposed to adopt. Let us see. That's what they would have given. The strategy formulation and strategy implementation are intertwined and linked with each other. Two types of linkage exist in phase of strategy management. One is forward linkage, impact of strategy formulation on implementation. You formulate, get it implement, forward linkage. While the backward linkage are concerned with the impact in the opposite direction. So strategy formulation leads to strategy implementation. Which linkage? Forward linkage. But your strategy formulation reverse now. On the basis of this, you will create this. I again repeat, on the basis of this, you will create this. Then it is which linkage? Backward linkage. So in the given situation, Miss Suman has to follow backward linkages as she had to change her strategy basis of the actual resource. So her thought was that I will go for ethnic shoe. But now she can't because she is not having those resources, having same skills. Their resources are more into leather designs. She had, while dealing with the strategic choice, remember that past strategic actions also determine the choice of strategy. Organization tend to adopt those strategies which can be implemented with the help of present structure of resources, combined with some additional efforts. Such incremental changes over a period of time take the organization from where it is to where it wishes to be, where you are and where you want to go. So I hope this answer is very clear. Again, please write everything in points. It's a humble request. Legible. And in your book, you will find that forward linkage, backward linkage, a very small diagram. Please draw if they ask such questions. And now moving to the last question for this RTP. Question number 22. So 23. What is implementation control? Discuss its basic form. Again, a direct question. What is implementation control? Now students, can I say we start with strategy formulation? But before strategy formulation, what we do? We do environmental scanning. Yes or no? We scan the environment. We check the internal environment, external environment. Strengths and weaknesses, internal. Opportunities and threats is what external. So first we will scan the environment, then we will formulate the strategy, and then we will implement those strategy. What is more important? Implementation. But after implementation, we have to see whether implementation is as per planned or not. I was supposed to use 150 machines in a given day, but due to some reason I was able to use only 120 machines, which means your strategy implementation is not as per your plan. Now all these things you need to what? Control, evaluate, you need to monitor whether things are going as per plan or not. Things should not go haywire. Okay, so that is what we are going to understand in strategy implementation control. See, managers implement strategy by converting major plans into concrete sequential actions that form incremental steps. Implementation control is directed towards assessing the need for changes in the overall strategy. Like, is there a need to bring any changes? Is environment has changed? Should we continue with our old plan? All these things you will be able to decide only when you have control over that activity, control over that plan, control over that action. In the light of unfolding events and results associated with incremental steps and actions. Like, can I say, if you are having a very good control on your implementation, who is doing what, whether work is done on time, whether output is of good quality, this, if you have proper control, and moment you anticipate any good period or bad period in future, immediately you can bring changes in your work style in your organization. Strategic implementation control is not a replacement to operational control. Strategic implementation control, unlike operational control, continuously monitors the basic direction of the strategy. Are we moving in the right direction? Should we change our path? Should we create a buffer? Should we make plan B? Continuously monitoring. And top level management is responsible for having a hawk eye. Two basic form of implementation control are: first is monitoring strategic thrust. Monitoring strategic thrust helps manager to determine whether the overall strategy is progressing as desired or whether there is need for readjustments. So whatever we had decided, whatever we had planned, whatever blueprint we had made, whether it is going as per that blueprint or not. Or is there any need to bring changes? Should we continue with same? Should we bring changes? That is called as what? Monitoring strategic thrust. And then milestone review. Milestone means achievement, kind of rewards, kind of returns, kind of all key activities necessary to implement strategy are segregated in terms of time, events, and major resources allocation. It normally involves a complete reassessment of strategy. It also assesses the need to continue or refocus the direction of organization. So if you want to get desired results, you need to reassess, completely change the strategy. Then only you will be able to achieve your target, achieve the milestone. Because sometimes internal environment changes, talented employees leave the organization, government policies may change, external environment can bring some threats, in fact some opportunities also. So you should be ready to change so that you can achieve your targets, achieve your milestones. Yes or no? So that's why strategic implementation control is important. Okay. Top level management is responsible. They will continuously monitor what is happening, what to change, what not to do, what our competitor is doing. Should we react? Should we wait? Should we postpone? Should we attack? Should we defend? All these things. So in that there are two things. What? Monitoring strategic thrust, whether whatever we are doing is going as per plan or not. Is there any need for readjustment? And second, milestone review. Like after 10 years, I want to generate 5,000 crore revenue is my milestone. But in order to reach there, I need to reassess everything. I need to rearrange everything. I need to change it. Depends. That situation to situation, company to company, it depends. So, these were the questions in your RTP November 23. So, here we come to the end of discussion. I hope you people have understood. Kindly go through all the questions. All 8 chapters are important. Chapter 2, again very important. Please do all the questions. Write everything in points. Legible presentation, good handwriting, and wherever possible, draw the chart, tree diagrams, whatever is wherever is possible. Okay, and maintain a good speed while writing. So paper 7B, that is SM, we are done with our RTP November 23. Thank you so much. And so this is the end of discussion. So here we come to the end. Thank you so much. This is Professor Shyam Soni signing off. Thank you.